Hello everyone. Today I would like to bring to you another long video of me drawing and painting on Procreate. So about this drawing is based on a photograph that was created by a friend of mine. Her name is Willow, and she is a very great artist, one of the greatest artist friends I ever had. So based on this photograph and based on my feeling and understanding about her as a person, I wanted to create this piece. And actually it is based on an old piece that I used to draw for her from the beginning of our friendship, which is on the left of the screen. As you could see, it was in watercolor, and it was really nice when I actually drew it. I did feel satisfied with the piece, but now that I look back at it, it wasn't enough, and I wanted to create a more in-depth one based on her real feature. After this one, I think I'm going to make a watercolor version, like in maybe size A2 ? I'm not really sure, but yeah. To me, Willow is someone who has a really kind soul, and she was very welcoming to me when we started knowing each other through Instagram. And it was a very different day back then, when the thrill and excitement to be up on Instagram as an artist and share with each other about the same passions and our art to everyone around us, artists and people who are not artists alike. But as time passed by, as many possibly already know, that Instagram is no longer a really fulfilled land for artists like us. And so both Willow and I, bit by bit, we left the platform. But still, I could say that Eluvo's photographs have always inspired me to create more. She has this very gentle touch and understanding about nature, just as much as her own self in the surrounding of that nature, that environment that she lived in. Again, today I'm using the tracing technique. So first I would trace her feature using her photo, and then I will start painting based on my old painting. And yeah, let's see how it's go. I love the color of the original photo as well. I think I will somewhat try and imitate the feeling from the photo itself, which will be rather hard because the photo has a very strange grayish kind of green to it. I don't think it is easy to catch. When you look at this photo, you can almost feel the wind, or at least that's how it is to me. Very cold, gentle, very chilling. It's almost like, photo of the ancient days. I think it kind of reminds me of the movie Merlin, It talks about the time of King Arthur and such legends related to him. I think Willow, she has a very elegant and delicate feature, one that looks both gentle and very tough as well. So it would be hard to express that on the paper. Even though I use tracing, doesn't mean that I would be able to express her skin and how lifelike her feature look, how lifelike the feature can look on the painting. Sorry. And I'm not especially good with drawing hand, and this will be a bit difficult. But yeah, let's see how I deal with this challenge. About the idea of this painting, and it was someone who have always reminded me of a spirit that lived in the old dark ancient days, who roam around the forest and sing old ancient songs that bring about the spirit of the whole forest. And that's just something so beautiful about her. She's also someone who plays music really well as well. She used to play ocarina for me to listen to, and even send me many beautiful scenery photo of her place, which is like half the world away literally from my place. I think it's also a very cool thing that you look back at your old pieces that you made in the past, and then you find the idea very interesting, but you want to recreate it in a different way, either to make it better or simply, different. I think I'm in that stage where that kind of thing happen pretty often, where I look back at my old works and find out some new ideas to work on as well. I think this piece dated back from 2016 when I first talked to her, or 2017. One of the things that a friend like Willow has inspired me a lot on my journey to become an artist is the spirit she carried within herself, especially regarding art. She truly is someone who creates to, as a spirit to share, and to really express herself, and by no means is to sell or to, forces on other people. Not a product. It's truly for her to be who she is, and she's very genuine about the things that she does, and that's what I learned a lot from her. And she somehow does that really natural without, like trying too hard, and that's what I really admire about her. I think nowadays it's kind of easy to go by this trend, following what people think that works the best to show off your work, or like, it's all about race out there, competitions and things like that. But sometimes because of that, we forget about the fact that we does art for, sharing about who we are, our feeling, our emotions. That art is actually closely resembles our emotion and who we are inside. And that in itself is more important than just the fact that we can sell the number that we can make. After I watched a short video today about, YouTube and the art world on YouTube, I did feel like I did have a lot of questions about like what's the aim of my channel was going to be, and what can I do to really keep the spirit of what I truly want to make without going astray, and really like, just get swallowed away by the race of money and things like that. Because that's not exactly my aim. I think like money can be a good aim, but it's definitely not the final one. It's more so about the fact that I am an artist and I want to, sustain myself enough to keep on drawing and sharing my passion with others. That is more important. It's not about being rich, it's not about quick scheme and things like that. I think after I watched the videos that relate to the fact that there is kind of big things about selling dreams on YouTube, I do feel like my channel and stuff that I'm going to do, I need to be responsible toward what I share with others as well. I genuinely believe in the fact that people's passion should be put on top, and that we should fight for our passions. That by no means that to say that everyone is going to make it, that everyone is going to, win by the end of the day. It's not like that. And it's not about winning nor losing either. It is many times about the fact that we live for ourselves, how we survive, and then how we truly enjoy our life. That is what matters to me. Humanity is what matters to me. If that sounds too big and cliche, yeah, it does sound like that, but really by the end of the day, when I think about it, like honestly, what I really care about, then that is my answer. And I really want to try my best and steer away from all kind of content that trying to just desperately sell, or I don't know, like try to fake a dream that cannot come true and does not come true in the way that they try to sell it. And thinking about Willow, my friend here, kind of remind me about that. She has passion about art, but she decided to keep it to herself and by no means try to sell it and expose herself to the world like I do right now. And instead she really keep it away until she feel like, it's time she want to share again, and she gonna do it. She doesn't force it at all. She doesn't desperately try and sell the idea of her dream. And that's what I need to always remember as a creator myself, and as an artist especially. It's true that our desire to share and to show who we are to the world, to be special and to be unique and things like that is very much common and just natural. But everything has a limit, and we should always be aware of the consequences of the things that we do. And that's what I believe in. I think in the near future, my projects will be mainly about, like all those things are going to be about either I share about what I have learned so far through different courses, as in Study With Me series, and then just my passion project with my friends. Things like that. Things I truly care about, things I think that is important, things that I feel like it's worthwhile making content about. And it's going to be a journey that I want to bring you guys along with me on that journey as well. Yeah, and that's pretty much to satisfy my desire to express myself to the world outside. Is it genuine? I'm not so sure sometimes, because sometimes, just like Willow, I just want to keep myself away from the world and shut down and just let things be. But it's not really easy, isn't it? One thing that I learned today that I think is pretty important as well is that I need to understand that this is going to be a long war, and the struggle is forever. It's always going to be there no matter what. And all of us, most of us, are struggling out like a lot to, just live. Most of us like that. And I cannot just, bring myself to be somewhere higher or something like that. More so, maybe if I find a way to, like help myself, maybe I can find a way to help others as well. And that's what I keep on thinking about. So to me and Willow, there is this thing in common. Is that we like to be or like to the hermit card. We like to go deep in the dark and then to find our light and carry it with us through the night. I think this is the idea behind this painting. Is that I pretty much inspired by the idea of the hermit as well. To me, Elizabeth is or Willow, she's alike to one. She's truly always carried a torch within herself, or in here I describe it as a moon, and the moonlight shine within her heart and led her through the darkness from her soul. That sounds, I think, rather poetic in a sense, but truly that's how it feels to me, and it's always had been something that I carry along within myself as well. I think if I draw about myself, I would be someone who, like a child, who's carry some kind of lamp and go through the darkness. And on the way, possibly I met a friend who looks like a beautiful lady who carried the moon like Willow. And she's just so amazing and inspiring a person. I have this kind of weird habit of, saying compliment too much sometimes. But it all comes from the fact that I always felt like people doesn't say it enough. Like people just always forget to say nice things to each other, and sometimes we just likes to criticize one another more than anything. And because of that, I think like especially friends that I know, people who are really shy and never really take in any compliment for themselves, that I always try to remind them how great they are a person, at least to me. Willow is someone who I would describe that's really humble in her way, but she doesn't exactly, humble to the point that she doesn't know what she's good at or what she has as a person. She's confident in her own way, and she knows what she wants in life. More on the idea of this new painting is that I want to describe the wind as close as to the photo that she made as possible. Because I feel like the wind is very important as well. It actually creates this kind of strong dynamic for the photo itself, for the picture. So yeah, it looks really nice. I think so far I'm pretty satisfied with the colors that I've chosen. It's way dimmer than the original picture that I made, but definitely it describes way better the feeling from the photograph. Also somehow it really suitable with this, like the fact that I described her hair closer to the real color of her hair back then. And yeah, it's just, I think I'm going to change the colors of the leaves to be alike to her hair color so that it goes together well. I want her skin to have this very delicate colors that is way more light, and I think it looks more fragile in this kind of color more than the skin color, the lightest skin color from the color palette that I have. It's actually looking pretty nice so far, especially after I add it on her skin. Thinking about this painting is actually remind me of Thief. Once again, I want to play that game and draw as many fan art as possible for that game, as my passion goes deeply for that world. And has anyone played it? Because I really I know it's an old game, and by that I mean Thief 1 and 2 from Looking Glass Studio. I know that Thief 4 is or Thief the modern one is actually, just, it has a lot of problem, but even that one I had some kind of feeling toward it, so it's pretty positive as well. But mainly when I talk about Thief and what I want to draw for it, I mean the old game, the very old game from the 90s by Looking Glass Studio, which is very inspiring in all kind of way. Its art, its gameplay, its mechanism, everything. Its world building, amazing. You know who Willow reminds me of? Definitely Victoria. Notorious, infamous Victoria, the character from Thief 1 and 2. It's actually quite difficult to use the watercolor brush, as watercolor in real life is especially difficult as well. So I do expect it to happen. But yeah, it's been pretty smooth so far. And I really love the brush set. I think I will link it down below so you can check it out. It's from an artist that I've known for quite some time, and his work are pretty amazing. And they look really watercolor like. I think he definitely is skilled in real watercolor as well to create such alike works that resemblance the watercolor works for real. It's not easy. So since I'm back to the passion of, Thief World and all kind of games, expect more gameplay from me. Yes, you're hearing it right. I think in the near future I might actually add some gameplay to my playlist as well, as I just have a passion for games and certain kind of games especially, and I want to share it with people as well. I think artists is like, well, a normal person, like have all kind of interests as well, and one of my interests is gaming. I would also like to share with you my passion for books and many kind of things as well, like for example cafe hoppings, things like that. Traveling, maybe, if I have time and money, yeah. And there's many things to share on this channel. I think it's very potential, like for the content in future, things I can truly share about, and things I would like to hear from you guys as well. You know what would be cool? If this community is maybe small but close-knit. That's what I would love to, build on this channel. To me, the genuine connection is way far better than just a number. The number sometimes terrifies me when I think about it, because generally, when something is too big and is overwhelming and is over what you actually understand and know in life, yeah, it's terrifying. It's the kind of thing that I think H.P. Lovecraft did mention about. There's things people's mind just cannot comprehend, and it creates chaos inside us. Man, talking about H.P. Lovecraft, that's another topic that I enjoy as well. More fan art to come, I promise. And I'm just so, how to say, ambitious. Too ambitious, I think. Like, I just want to draw like so many things, so many things at once. And I keep on having this, dreams of me just finishing them all, but it's never gonna happen because really I just have ideas popping out left and right all the time. When I rest, when I work, when whatever, Okay, so I think like the painting is almost finished. I just need to retouch here and there, and then it will be pretty much done. So far, I really love the painting and the ideas behind it. I think I really catch the spirit of what I really want to work on. And again, it's a very satisfying piece of art. Definitely the techniques that I use for it is not good enough, but the feeling behind it, the feeling, the spirit of the painting is always what I'm after. And I think I did like express some in here as best I could. And maybe in the future I could even, create a tarot deck that includes this piece. Of course with the permission from Willow as well. Okay, so through this painting that I made on Procreate, definitely I've learned a lot on what I can do with the, like when I really draw it using watercolor on, paper and see how it's gonna go. I think it's going to look really great if I know how to layer it well. And that's all that matters when I think drawing watercolor is like you need to know how to layer it well. And this one I'm going to add a bit of, pinkish color at the back. I think it's going to shine, make her shine a little bit more. And to be alike to the original painting that I did. Looks pretty nice so far. Yeah, not so bad. And I think that's it. This is the final result of the photo. So how do you think about my painting so far? Do you like it? Please let me know in the comment. And I really appreciate the fact that you have listened to me so far and watched my video. You like my content? What do you like about it? And what would you like to share on your journey of making art as well? I know many people who watch my channels also artists who want to find passions, like share the same passion or like inspiration for their work as well. So I would really appreciate to hear from you guys as well, and what's your opinion on things that I've been doing, because it would be of great help and advice for me to create more better content for this channel in the near future. Okay, so if you like my content, again, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I always appreciate every little bit of support from you, and I hope to see you in the next videos. Thank you, and Bye.